Hello, me again for another tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a stickman walk slowly and how to make the blood stay on the background, like in my movies The Cliff. And yeah, I'm gonna also show you how to upload your video on YouTube, because I think some people didn't understand my first explanation in my first tutorial, or just didn't see it at all. So let's start by making a background. So I'm making a simple background, really fast, and I put it on one layer, zoom at 400% to make the stickman, and then the real work begins. So I add a layer to make the legs of the stickman and lock the layer of the background, so I won't erase it by error or anything. So that's the major difference when I make a stickman walk. It's because I put the legs on one layer and the upper body on another layer, because it's less long. So you're gonna see me make the slow movement of a stickman walking. It takes a lot more frames than a stickman running, because it's slower. And again, I was doing it fast, so the result is not that great. So there I completed the cycle of the legs. So now I have to place them, because they aren't moving, advancing. Now I'm copying the frames, but I forgot to place them, so I'm gonna copy them after too. So now you gotta be aware of what foot is touching the floor, because it's the part that always stays at the same place. So you can easily drag the selected legs with the arrow keys. And now it's not the same feet, it's not the same foot that's touching the floor. So it's a new point that is not gonna move. And when all the legs are placed, now you copy the frames of the cycle and you paste them in a new frame. And now you drag them again at the right places. But now the background has disappeared because I copied the frames. So I press F5 to bring it all the way to the end. And then I just drag again the legs at the right place to make a beautiful movement.
I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in In a bag I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. Intangible, bet you didn't think, so I command you to. Panoramic view, look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose, all you different crews. Chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture tube, like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe. Spiritual hero who appears in you to clear your view.
So I could continue a long time like that, but it's long and boring. So I take a look at the result. It's small, but it's okay. And I add a new layer for the upper body. So I could move the upper body like the legs very slowly, but it would be very, very, very long. So that's why in the Cliff 2, the two only guys that are walking doesn't move the upper body. So on a separate layer you add the body, and now I'm just doing like in the Cliff, the guy with the baby in his hands.
When you're too crazy, lifeless to those, the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype shit. You like it? Gun smoke, you're righteous with one toe. You're psychic among those, possess you with one go.
I'm happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag I'm useless, not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy.
And I press F6 to copy the frame and just drag the body where I want with the arrows. So this part is really more faster to do because you only copy and drag. And that's the end of the part 1, because the movie was too big for YouTube, so I separated. So see you in part 2.